I am Dr. Jerry Lim, as one of the founders of Dover Park Hospice. This is Pearl Lim,
yeah, Pearl.
my wife, who's also been one of the early volunteers in my hospice work. I had the idea many years ago after I was working in UK in the 1950s, but unfortunately in Singapore we were not ready to have more hospices, so I had to wait my time, and we slowly were able to get a little of the attention of the authorities, and then they gradually allowed us to bring in a hospice. We were actually the third hospice in Singapore. We were the first and only secular hospice. When we had the chance to start a secular hospice, I made sure that we would have that done as a first thing, so that we would be able to bring in patients from all the religions without any fear of being evangelized. Well, I think it's remarkable that we have such a large number of volunteers, and I'm so happy to see them come from various strata, from factory workers all the way to professionals, which is again a very plus sign for hospice work, especially in Dover Park Hospice.
As long as there's one patient that appreciates it, it's worth our while already. And that's how I felt in the beginning, because when the giving out of the soup is finished, I feel a great warm feeling of reward, or I don't know what it is. I just feel satisfaction that I've done the day's charity, and we all feel that way.
My name is Muhammad Agus Osman, and
mine is Siti Zaina. So happy.
We are befriending. We do birthday celebration for patients every first Saturday of the month, and we do yearly every year. Normally the patient like very much if they are dancing. Yeah, they like that. Yeah. So it's either we ourselves dance and other volunteers, not necessarily only Diamond Group. We also, during the Hari Raya gathering, we also invite all volunteers in the Dover Hospice to attend to make it more merrier. When they come to us, it's more like spiritual thing on the Muslim needs. So if the Muslim patient needs some spiritual things on Muslim things, then we come in. Yeah. That's I think what I have, what I know, I just have. I think one thing is the management itself, very supporting, and also
other volunteers also very friendly.
Yeah, volunteers are very friendly. I mean, it looks like, it seems like this place is something like our home. It's all like not only volunteering, but it's like family.
I also bring my son, my daughter-in-law to come and join as a volunteer.
Yeah.
My brothers, my sister-in-law, all come here as a volunteer.
Basically, I'm here as a befriender and I help out with patients and in any way I can, whichever the patient's needs and help. Like sometimes when the hospice needs volunteers who help to collect medication from the Tan Tock Seng Hospital, so I'll just go over and help them collect it. And then if the patients needs feeding, of course I'll help to feed them. In the past I was working as a staff nurse, and then in the beginning of 1997 I saw a newspaper article regarding local hospice, and from there I got interested and came over to apply as a volunteer. Because I've been here for so long and I've known the staff for a long time, and it makes me so much easy to help out. And if you find that you have the passion to help out, you know, it's very good to come over here and see how the patients live the last moment and how they are being loved over here.
我姓高，名宇志。我当义工有20年，从1997年开始，一直到现在，有20年的时间了。我在托福业就当一名这个关怀的义工，在托福里面呢，我们有一个团队，每个义工呢都在这边呢是陪伴病人。有时吃饭的时候呢，那散的时候呢，有些义工会帮忙喂食病人。这 group 的活动呢是比较大型的每年的新春晚会，母亲节双星节那么还有就是中秋节，我们都办这个比较大型的活动让病人跟家属呢度过一个愉快的晚上。在这20年里面我非常感恩托福也给我们这些义工有这个机会，把自己的爱心呢呈现出来。因为我一直在强调爱心这2个字，这个是很重要。你没有爱心，你根本没有办法长久的坚持做下去。那我希望我们的义工人呢，能够继续的做下去，不管是10年、20年了不管你年纪多大了。你都必须要把这个心呢奉献出来，因为
Yes, my name is Cami Lim, and I've been volunteering here for about 8 years. Yeah, and currently have taken on the role of chairman of volunteerism. I used to be part of the outing group for all that time, and then I've done happy hours on and off as well. And on top of that, I'm also in the fundraising committee, a member of it. We've got 18 different groups of volunteers doing a variety of activities, and for our patients, catered to their interests and needs. I think the patients here have gone through a lot before they came to the hospice, through hospitals and all that. And now that they're in a hospice, a place where there's more care than anywhere else, where the doctor-patient ratio is very high, I think it's time for them to just chill and live life, the remains of their life. Whether you can sing or dance or do painting with the patients, it could be any activity whatsoever, as long as it makes their last moments matter.
I'm Dr. Sid Aini. Many years ago, 25 years ago, Dr. Jerry Lim and I sat down and talked about what we could do for the people of Singapore, and this concept of hospice came up, and so he and I co-founded Dover Park Hospice. I'm also the first chairman of Dover Park Hospice and of the Dover Park Hospice Council, and at that time we were all pautaleo. You know, we didn't have many people helping us, not as many volunteers, so we split our functions, and therefore I looked after fundraising, all the corporate things, and the volunteers. I felt very, very passionate about looking after volunteers and setting the tone for volunteerism in Dover Park Hospice. So I became also the first volunteer chairman. DPH family is very unusual. I'm looking around here and I find the volunteers walking in and out, on the Saturday morning. And I have always tried, and I think I have succeeded, to maintain that we have different type of volunteers, and each volunteer gives of her skill, her passion, and her love. And therefore everyone is important. Now, I think Dover is probably initially one of the only organizations where we insist and we keep on telling everybody the council are volunteers and you are volunteers. So we are all volunteers together. Not that the council drives, you know, the organization, but the council is a group of volunteers who are working with other volunteers and professionals to build up this. Today, Saturday, I was told that Tuesday, 5th December, is going to be International Volunteers Day. I'm delighted to be with you at this time because I have been with you right from the beginning. And at this time, I'd like to remember some special volunteers. There's Marlene. Marlene came to me when I was volunteer chairman, and she's still with us now. Thanks, Marlene. So then, this Mrs. Ong Kim Ling. When I broached this subject about taking, you know, our patients out for outings, she put up her hand, joined us, and the rest is history. There's Mr. Koh and Helen, the Jade Group, and all the other volunteers associated with the Chinese-speaking people who are helping with patients in Dover Park Hospice. And finally, there's this wonderful family. Agus and his wife Siti Zainah, and their children have joined us, and at functions I see the grandchildren with us. So they are also very, very special. So it brings me to the point that Dover Park volunteerism is all about a big family. Us and even 3 generations of children and grandchildren. Happy International Volunteers Day to all of you.